Maple Saki.
It is a day of celebration for me and millions upon millions of other Eagles fans out there in the world. We no longer have to deal with Jalen reagor on this football team. So, it is a means of celebration because he, over the last 2 years, has stunk it up. Okay, so we're going to go through some of his finer moments. And when I say fine, I mean some of his worst moments as a Philadelphia Eagle. So, and you already know how these talks about Jalen reagor goes. Justin Jefferson literally picked right before him. It still doesn't make any sense. Let me zoom in. Why isn't that 90 here? Here we go. This pick still doesn't make any sense. Man, Buffalo could have had him, but they traded up, so it makes sense. But even the farther we go, T. Higgins, Michael Pittman, Chase Claypool, even though he's an idiot at times. Who else was it? There's somebody else. No, it gets worse. Not Devin Duvernay. Missed on Gabriel Davis. It just the pick didn't make much sense when it happened, and as time has shown, it's gotten worse. So he is now a member of the team that we gave Justin Jefferson to. He is now a member of the Minnesota Vikings. I don't know what they gained from this. I think their wide receiver core was really good as is. It just didn't need it. But we'll see what they do. So in 2 years, he's got 700 yards. Justin Jefferson has doubled that in both his 2 seasons. A catch percentage of 57. Let's do lowest catch percentage in the NFL. Not even the top 100. Who is it? The lowest is at 48%. So he's not too far off from this. Corey Bradley, he's not too far off from this list. So he in the 2020 in the 2020 season, he ranked 28th in the league as far as catch percentage. Okay. In a league with over 200 people on it. The list with over 200 people on it. You were in the bottom third. More closer to the bottom fourth. Let's do this. 2021. No. We gotta go start from the bottom. Move. He didn't make no strides. Why did I just get a PlayStation ad? Stop. He went down 2 spots, but didn't really make any progress. You're still in the bottom third of a list that has 212 people on it. So you're really in the bottom third now. I'm not saying that you should be in the 90th percentile when it comes to this, but it just don't make sense. It really don't. It don't make sense. Targets, 57 targets on the year. What, 33 catches? I think what's worse is like how people were building him is like he's a speed guy, and then you look at the people on the team, and everybody at the wide receiver position seems to be a whole lot faster than him. It's like, what are you good at then? I'm sorry if you can hear my computer in the background. I got my microphone on. Well, I'll be alright. So that's how. Let's if you compare Eagles candidates to return punts and kicks, expect Jalen Hurts to take a jump. Yeah, it's kind of like, yep, now it's over. No, not versus Henry Ruggs. Jesus, no. No. They talking about fantasy. Now he get to learn from Justin Jefferson. So he had 1,600 yards. That is almost 12 times as many yards. Is it 12? 8. That's almost 8. I said 12. That's almost 8 times as many yards as Jalen Reagor had. 10 touchdowns. How many touchdowns has he had? Don't care. He played in one more game. He had 43 total fantasy points. 40. I don't even really care about fantasy football. Let me zoom in. So you can see this. Hold on, let me move me out the way. So he got. This is unacceptable. On the left is Justin Jefferson. On the right, I'm Jalen Reagor. So what I don't get, 5 20+ yard receptions. Like, he started off his career when we played Washington last year. When we went 4-11-1. He started off the season with like a great catch, and then didn't show much after that. Did Jalen Reagor really decide to start? Games with 60+ career receiver yards. That's crazy. But now they are teammates. It's just I'm really confused how you can be this bad. I'm really confused. So now let's move towards worst moments. I know somebody he had 2 game-winning drops. Yep, 2 of them. Yeah, 2 game-winning, 2 game-costing drops versus the Giants this year, and they proceeded to go into the interview and say, "Oh, well, it was just two passes." Like, bro, the 2 passes could have won us the game. All right, here we go.
We're struggling all game, but on this pass, he puts it right on the money to Jalen Reagor for the touchdown. Jalen to Jalen, but unfortunately, Jalen Reagor cannot come up with the catch. It definitely gives a lot of Eagles fans, including myself, Aguilar vibes. Not a good feeling. Perfect throw by Hurts, who struggled all game. 3 interceptions, making really bad decisions. Throws a perfect pass to win this game, and we could at least move on with the W, but now we have to move on with a bad taste in our mouth.
It hit him in the face mask.
Especially after this terrible performance. And then here we go. Number 2, he's still got a chance, scrambling. Sees Jalen once again for possibly the touchdown, if not a first down on the goal line. And he drops it. It's just really, really concerning. This guy was a first-round pick. At least he could do is catch the right in the money for a touchdown right here. and he just drops it. And then right here, we have Devontae wide open in the right corner of your. A lot of no one keeping up with me since the.
So there's two of his worst moments this year. I think this one moment specifically.
This nigga is trash.
It's like there shouldn't be. How do I say this? There shouldn't be excitement when you finally make a play. It's like, oh, thank you, you finally did something. Like, no, that should be the norm.
Short punt. Hangs up high and it's muffed. Reagor could not haul it in. Bucks think that it impacted inside Eagles territory.
And he throw his hands up. Like, I hate when he do that. He throw his hands up like it was somebody else's fault. It was all you, bro.
Who have it inside Eagles territory up 7. Pinion, another good punt.
Another muff.
Another muff on the punt by Reagor, who has to retreat. And he's wrapped up near the 7.
I don't even remember that one. I stopped watching the game at that point. This dude stinks. So, I never have to watch him on Eagles television again. So, the two main culprits of the bad drafts, why former teammates are happy for him, because he stinks. So the two main culprits of bad draft picks from Howie Roseman are now gone. Are trading former first-round pick to the Minnesota Vikings for a 7th-round pick and a conditional 4th-round pick. Just arrives as what Eagles fans hoped to be an unquestioned top receiver, but it never came to fulfilling that dream. Instead, number one, he struggled to catch 31 passes. Missed, okay. Had 21 available to rehab his image, and then we took Devontae Smith, and then Devontae Smith just ran past him in literally everything. 2 muff punts and losing. Yep. The addition of A.J. Brown, Quez Watkins, no seemingly likely candidate of the cut deadline. Instead of cutting him, they got some value for him, which is shocking. Got anything for Reagor as a win in general for Howie Roseman, yeah. Like, they didn't need, the Vikings don't need Jalen Reagor or anything in the wide receiver core. Their wide receiver core is fine. But I back up. I want to say this. The two main culprits of Eagles, I feel like some people need to change the scenery. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Of bad draft picks from Howie Roseman. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was released after just getting traded there. So I don't know what he was doing. So in a matter of a month, we got rid of two of the worst things that come through Philly. Yeah, the Eagles traded J.J. Arcega-Whiteside to DK Metcalf's team and Jalen Reagor to Justin Jefferson's team. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside failed the Eagles and made things worse for Reagor. I don't know what that means. I mean, I thought he had potential at tight end, but they let him go. I'm shocked that Howie Roseman pulled the trigger on both of these. It's the end of an era for Jalen Reagor. I'm just glad they off the team. I think it's best for everybody if they're gone, because that way I'm not mad on Sundays because of poor wide receiver performance. I know there was, and then you look at it, it's like, okay, Devontae Smith is there. A.J. Brown is like, he's going to be that dude. Quez Watkins is the fast guy on the team. So, you know, he still can't catch.
By Jacob Eason, giving Arcega-Whiteside an opportunity. That's a big-time contested moment. It really pops out when he hits the ground, right? He gets strong hands on it, and just when his back hits the ground, pulling it in, it pops out.
That's a nice job of concentration.
By Jake.
Anyway, it's like those are the catches we expect you to catch. Like that shouldn't be. Oh, then there was this one. That shouldn't be. Oh man, that's tough. We get the next one. Like you should.
It looks to
make
throw
that
on
catch.
first down. Looking for the end zone, and it's dropped. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
This play. This is another one of those lightning rods at the position for Philadelphia.
There is no foul on the play for offensive pass interference. It's an incomplete pass. Second down.
And either way, this.
I'm just glad it's over. So this is the last time you will see. Well, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside just got cut, so he ain't on no team no more. Maybe to the practice squad, but this is the lasting image of a man we know at least I don't have to deal with it any longer. It's over. It's over. It's over. Thank the Lord. I cannot stress enough how happy I'm in that it's over. I don't know what he's gonna do with the rest of his life. He might not never play another down in the NFL ever again. He might. And go on to be the greatest receiver ever. I don't know. It didn't happen for us, so you kick rocks. In 2 years, you provided absolute nothing but pain and misery to my Sundays, and I envy you for that. Like, I really do not like you for ruining my Sundays. You've ruined way too many Sundays for me, including you, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. So, I hate both of y'all with a burning passion. But, best of luck to you. I mean, looking at his stats gonna make me even more mad. So, that's all I got for this one. Thank you for watching. I got to voice my grievances. It's just I just wanted to get this off my chest. I want to say thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.